We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
707.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Up next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A win. Lucas Giolito is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So stepping in, David Bodie. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bryant, base runner at first with 1 out. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Fegley. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Cubs strand one. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Number 23.
Here's the pitch.
Encarnacion.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Souza. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see.
Oh, and he misses it. And he is in there. In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base.
Batting ninth.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the...
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
No balls and a strike to count. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1 the count.
4 runs here in this half inning. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man. Striding in, Steven Souza. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike 2. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Souza brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Garcia is right there, one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
At the plate, Albert Almora. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Drilled to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Just hung in there on that one. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Souza, but he won't get there. It falls in. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. Well, leading off the inning, Kyle Hendricks, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Mendick will be there. There's 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Hernan Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Chris Bryant will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering on its way. The 0-1 hit out towards second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They can't chip into that 5-0. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in now, Leury Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Souza, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Watch out, this guy's on fire, mixing in another base hit. Average starting to creep above 250. Well on his way to moving that batting average in the right direction.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another chance? Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up.
Eloy Jimenez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now that's popped up, but Phegley will have room behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out.
The first baseman,
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit softly down the line at first. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. He's got it. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Souza. And it's gone as they add still another.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit, this guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
James McCann is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. White Sox able to. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a 1st-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Wilson Contreras will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Hernan Perez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Rowan Wick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Bodie moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to Chicago.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. 0-2, here it is. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits. In now, David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
Wind up and the 0-1. Fouled away. Got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazar is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that brings up Javi Baez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches at the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw, safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here it comes on 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Into the basket, and it's gone.
It looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Anthony Rizzo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Dan Winkler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Dan Winkler.
At the plate, Leury Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Fegley has a play. Makes the play, one away. Now digging in, Eloy Jimenez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
So he sets him down swinging. Eloy Jimenez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 6-4. Jimmy Cordero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Soft grounder left side. And there are 2 away now. Settling in now, David Bodie, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it. All set.
That last AB when he hit the home run, that was a decent changeup. It was down in the zone, but one of the problems when you have a good changeup like this pitcher does, hitters go up there and they kind of look for that changeup. So he's going to have to locate it a little bit better in this upcoming at bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Olsen has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The catcher, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Now
at the plate now, Danny Mendick. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jose Abreu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to the Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the catcher Josh Fegley.
Leading off.
He's set. Here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. So here's Albert Almora next. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. New inning set to get underway, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. The third base.
Striding into the box, Yohan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chopper to short. Baez ranging to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 48, Alex Colomé.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 22.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Cubs. Number 8, Ian Happ.
first pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play. And I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a 3-run blast to left center as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. No balls and one strike. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Fegley. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Now a flare out toward right center. Center fielder coming on. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the Cubs will win this ball game in walk-off style.
Hey, heading into the ninth, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all four runs back with one swing or one at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score four to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Jason Hayward. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Tyler Olson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the White Sox, 7 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base.